Is the hype surrounding hypersonic missiles truly matching their success in reality? At first glance, hypersonic missiles, with their incredible speed and precision, might seem like the ultimate weapon of choice. However, they come with vulnerabilities that shouldn't be overlooked. In today's video, we'll dive into everything you need to know about hypersonic missiles, exploring their advantages and drawbacks. Let's get started. The basics behind hypersonic weapons. What comes to mind when you hear the word hypersonic? Probably something unbelievably fast. So fast it makes everything else seem slow, even the speed of sound. And you'd be absolutely right. Hypersonic weapons, particularly missiles, are marvels of technology designed to travel at speeds beyond imagination, faster than 5 times the speed of sound, or what's known as Mach 5. To understand this, let's break it down. When something travels at Mach 1, it's moving at the speed of sound. Mach 2 means it's traveling twice the speed of sound. Now, take the speed of sound, roughly 760 miles per hour, and multiply it by 5. That gives you speeds exceeding 3,800 miles per hour. Imagine something moving that fast. The physics that enables such speeds is just as fascinating as the missiles themselves. Let's start with something familiar: lightning during a storm. When lightning strikes, you see the flash first and hear the thunder a moment later. That's because light travels significantly faster than sound. Now, apply the same concept to hypersonic missiles. These missiles travel so fast that they outpace the sound waves they generate. Unlike conventional aircraft or weapons, you won't hear a hypersonic missile approaching. The sound it creates lags far behind it, trailing in its wake. You'd only hear the thunderous sonic boom after the missile has already flown past. But what exactly causes that sonic boom? When an object moves faster than the speed of sound, it compresses the air in front of it, creating a shock wave. This shock wave results in a loud, thunderclap-like noise, aptly named the sonic boom. On the ground, it sounds like a sudden explosion in the sky as the hypersonic object passes overhead. As if breaking the sound barrier wasn't extreme enough, hypersonic speeds come with additional challenges. When an object travels this fast, 5 times the speed of sound or more, the air in front of it doesn't just compress, it heats up dramatically due to friction. This intense heat can reach thousands of degrees, creating an environment that's as punishing as it is fast. Designing missiles that can withstand such temperatures, along with the immense pressure generated at these speeds, is no small feat. Ballistic missiles versus supersonic missiles. When comparing hypersonic missiles to ballistic missiles, the primary differences lie in how they work and the flight paths they follow. Starting with ballistic missiles, these are launched using rocket boosters that propel them into space. Once launched, they follow a parabolic trajectory. This means that after liftoff, they rise high into the atmosphere and then travel into space. From there, they re-enter the atmosphere at incredibly high speeds and descend toward their target, relying on gravity and their momentum to guide their path. Hypersonic missiles, on the other hand, employ a different technology called boost glide. A rocket booster still launches the missile, propelling it to extreme speeds. However, unlike ballistic missiles, hypersonic missiles don't travel into space. Instead, they either stay within the atmosphere or re-enter it at a much lower altitude. What sets hypersonic missiles apart is their ability to glide using aerodynamic lift. This allows them to adjust their trajectory mid-flight, giving them the ability to perform evasive maneuvers as they approach their target. This flexibility makes them far more unpredictable than ballistic missiles, which follow a more fixed, parabolic path. One of the key advantages of hypersonic missiles is their ability to change course during flight. This ability to alter their path mid-air is a significant advantage over ballistic missiles, which cannot change direction once they've been launched. As a result, ballistic missiles are easier to track and intercept using modern missile defense systems. Hypersonic missiles, however, move unpredictably, making it much harder for defense systems to anticipate their path and intercept them. This dynamic movement, combined with their high speeds, means that hypersonic missiles are far harder to detect. They spend less time in predictable flight paths, reducing the window of opportunity for detection and interception. As a result, intercepting hypersonic missiles with current defense technologies is extremely challenging, making them a formidable threat in modern warfare. That's why, even though many ballistic missiles can travel at speeds more than 20 times the speed of sound, their predictability and efficiency are far less compared to hypersonic missiles. Technology used in hypersonic missiles. There are two main types of hypersonic missiles: boost-glide hypersonic missiles and hypersonic cruise missiles, each with their unique mechanisms but offering similar advantages in terms of speed and maneuverability. Boost-glide hypersonic missiles use boost-glide technology and consist of two primary components: the rocket booster and the glide vehicle. The rocket booster is responsible for launching the missile into the atmosphere, giving it the initial speed and altitude needed to reach hypersonic speeds. Once the missile has reached the appropriate altitude, the glide vehicle, where the missile's warhead is housed, takes over. The glide vehicle re-enters the atmosphere at hypersonic speeds and uses aerodynamic forces to glide and maneuver toward its target. On the other hand, hypersonic cruise missiles operate on a different principle but offer similar advantages. These missiles rely on a propulsion system powered by a scramjet engine, like boost-glide missiles. Hypersonic cruise missiles also require a rocket booster for initial acceleration. Once the missile reaches the necessary speed, the rocket booster is jettisoned, and the missile transitions to its scramjet engine. A scramjet engine is an air-breathing engine designed to operate efficiently at hypersonic speeds. Unlike traditional jet engines, which rely on turbines and compressors to compress air before combustion, scramjets use the high-speed airflow itself to compress air. As the missile flies, air is compressed into the engine, where it is mixed with fuel and ignited to create thrust. This allows the missile to maintain hypersonic speeds without needing continuous rocket propulsion, making scramjets more efficient for long-range missions compared to traditional missiles that rely solely on rockets. The ability of hypersonic cruise missiles to use air compression instead of rocket propulsion once they reach hypersonic speeds gives them a distinct advantage in terms of efficiency, enabling them to cover longer distances at high speeds. This makes them a powerful tool for striking distant targets with precision and speed. While the boost-glide missiles rely on the combination of rocket boosters and aerodynamic maneuvering for unpredictable flight paths. Both types, however, share the common benefit of extreme speed, making them much harder to detect and intercept compared to traditional missiles. Why Mach 5? The attention drawn to hypersonic missile testing by influential nations like Russia, China, and the United States underscores their focus on the future of advanced weaponry. Traditional subsonic missiles, which travel at speeds slower than sound, are more vulnerable during operations due to their slower speeds and ease of detection. Supersonic missiles represent a step forward, reaching speeds of up to Mach 5, but even they remain relatively predictable. Hypersonic missiles, however, operate at speeds exceeding Mach 5, pushing the boundaries of technology and performance. This begs the question, why is Mach 5 specifically chosen as the threshold for hypersonic speeds? What makes this speed so significant? Mach 5 is not just a number, it represents a critical transition point in aerodynamics. It is the speed at which the flight regime enters the hypersonic range, meaning speeds greater than 5 times the speed of sound. Beyond this point, the physical conditions of flight change drastically. Air pressure, heating, and aerodynamic forces intensify, creating challenges unlike those encountered at lower speeds. At Mach 5 and above, missiles face extreme heating from air friction, significant aerodynamic stress, and the need for advanced materials and designs capable of enduring these conditions. Pushing beyond Mach 5 introduces exponential increases in heat, pressure, and structural demands, requiring even more advanced propulsion systems and materials. This makes Mach 5 a practical threshold. It's fast enough to outpace most missile defense systems while remaining feasible to design, develop, and maintain. It strikes the ideal balance between speed and technological viability, making it the cornerstone of hypersonic weapon development. Limitations of hypersonic weapons. Despite their advanced capabilities, hypersonic missiles have significant vulnerabilities that raise questions about their practicality. As these missiles travel at extremely high speeds, they compress air molecules around them, creating a plasma envelope. This plasma causes the missile to glow intensely and generate extreme heat, making it highly visible to infrared cameras and detectors. While unpredictability is one of their key advantages, it becomes irrelevant if detection is inevitable. Also, tracking the missile becomes unreliable once it re-enters the atmosphere. Attaching cameras or sensors to the missile's front is impractical, as the intense heat, ranging from 1,800 to 2,000 degrees Celsius, would cause them to melt. Even the missile itself faces challenges in withstanding such extreme conditions, raising concerns about its structural integrity during flight. Even if advanced technology, such as thick walls or other techniques, could prevent hypersonic missiles from melting, the effort may not justify the cost. There are other types of missiles capable of achieving similar results without these complexities. However, Russia has developed several hypersonic missiles, including the Kinzhal, which has been deployed during the war in Ukraine. Another hypersonic missile that gained significant attention is the Russian Zircon, which was also reported to have been used in the conflict with Ukraine. And still, the impact of these so-called game-changing hypersonic missiles remains highly questionable. What are your thoughts on the vulnerabilities of hypersonic missiles? Share your opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating videos. Thank you for watching.